GOMTV.net.
I wanna be a rock star.
In the bottom left, we have our Terran player. He's got to be on his toes, because if he loses this, he's out. He is
Liquid Tizza.
The SCVs, when you really zoom in on them, they look like they have boom boxes built on either shoulder.
Yeah, they do.
They do. And in the upper left, we have our Protoss player, the Obama Toss, the Kratos Protoss. He is
SKMC.
Now, will we see MC open with the gate? Is he going to go into Nexus first? Now, this is a map that is so big that you definitely could see proxies by Terran, but this time Taja definitely going for Command Center first.
I feel like this is actually one of those maps where you could just make the proxy at the watchtower.
Yeah, well, I think that's where you'd have to, right?
Yeah.
It's, you know what would be cool to see on a map like this, in a situation like this, is the Protoss actually proxy gate, because Terran like goes Command Center first here a lot, and that's what Taja's doing.
All right, so no shocker here. It is Command Center first. Now, there's a pretty high chance that since MC's going to see the Command Center
Scout's
first.
quick.
Uh-oh.
You know what I would love to see is him pull a few probes out. No, he's not going to. And he's actually sending 3 probes to gas after seeing this. This is interesting to me. MC has something planned here. Because if you're... I mean, the Zealot isn't going to really be fast enough to do too much. There are some times that we've seen Protosses pull like 3-4 more probes to go down and help harass, because the barracks is so slow that the probes micro can actually do very well against SCVs and really screw up their economy. But I think he has something planned, because a lot of times a Protoss will actually just kind of mine gas more slowly against this and just say, well, I just need to get a quick Nexus up. This is, you know.
Well, if you also notice he's not chrono boosting out of the gateway. He might, I don't know what he's going to do.
Are under attack.
But he's going to be up to something.
Yeah, we'll see in a second. I mean, he still has his chrono boost. What are you planning, MC?
What are you doing?
Is he actually just going for an expand?
That's weird if he's mining gas and doing that.
Yeah, I guess he is. It's so interesting to me that he's gotten a Zealot and now a Stalker, and he's been mining gas the whole time, and he's making his expansion. It's like, you know, he scouted this and didn't change his normal build order at all. We'll just have to see. He might just go into a double expansion or something, but I feel like that's
I think that's what he's going to do. Look at the no, never mind. He just spent the middles. 2 more gates.
Yeah, if you're
going to make a fourth? He's going to make a fourth.
Oh, is he going 4 gate again?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, this all makes
Sneaky
more
move.
sense
I wouldn't
then.
expect this either.
Yeah. Imagine if it was a cancel. 4 gate cancel.
He cancels the gateways just to confuse the observers and makes a Nexus. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, MC, I guess you tricked us, but
that's so funny.
It's not a good strat. You don't actually need to confuse us, MC.
I was practicing Squirrel's 5 gate yesterday, and the guy scanned me just as the gates were finishing. And I'm like, all right. So I made a Nexus of set of units. That game didn't go well, Tazos.
All right, well, the Nexus is going to go ahead and finish now, but again, this is a 4 gate here, so what he really is going to do is actually just rush in there and do a ton of damage. And is he going to get this Marine? Because actually every single...
oh, not quite. You know, one thing to say is that he lost his probe, so the pylon is actually pretty far away.
All right, he's moving out here now. And let's see if this works. Not even making probes here.
Well, the second bunker is already on the way. He has a good amount of Marines, a really good amount of Marines, actually. Already up to 11. So MC's going to wait for another warping round, which is a very smart move here.
And he's going to get 4 more zealots.
But a second bunker is going to be up during this, so...
All right. Now, also important to note is the Marines are not right there at the entrance. They're actually. All right. Now that should give it away right there.
MC never made another pylon. He's 42 of 44. He actually has to just go right now, and he has to lose units if he wants to work more units.
All right. The SCVs have not been pulled yet. Now they have, but that bunker goes down. Can he get the bunker over here onto the left side? A lot of Marines being picked off here.
This is a lot of damage to the Stalkers, though. That's a ton of Marines shooting them. The Stalkers just marching through, though. Warp in, 3 more Stalkers and a Zealot on the low ground, but he's going to get trapped over here, Tasteless.
Yeah, he loads up that bunker.
Oh, look at that. He made a wall oh so quickly.
Well, I think that's it.
Well, MC's rush has failed.
Yeah, there's no way that...
Let's see.
I guess he's going back to making probes now.
He killed 6 SCVs total this game. Yeah, this is a great spot for... I mean, when you do the 4-gate pressure and it gets stomped kind of like that, you're in terrible shape. We have +1 on the way, Stim on the way. He already has 3
he
barracks.
He didn't even really get that
4
many
barracks.
Marines. Yeah.
Oh God, he's actually Tage is in great shape right now. This is going to be like impossibly hard for MC to actually hold here. Like, I'm trying to think, what do you do here to come back? I feel like he should go right into Colossus. Will he go into DT? We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
If he goes into like Blink or Charge, I'm going to be really disappointed. I can accept Psy Storm. Not easily, but I'll accept it fine.
I don't know what you do from here.
Well, I mean, this is the terrible spot.
Sorry, I think you might have mentioned it earlier, Tosis, but I was filling up my water cup. Okay, so the worker count, yeah, Terran just in such a massive lead, 40 to 35.
Yeah, that's
with 2
against
mules
Protoss.
landing down. Yeah,
of course, it's a terrible spot. Okay, Robo on the way. And he does have, of course, the 4 gases going up. That's something he's doing because he's just so far behind on gas. And, of course, if you're going to go Colossus, you're going to want to do that anyways. But, yeah, the amount he's behind is hard to overstate.
Right. Tage is doing the exact right move. He's saying, all right, probably can actually kill you. You know, you need to get a couple sentries, but then you also need all those, what do they call them? Zealots and Stalkers that go so well with those sentries. Otherwise, you just die.
All right, well, that's painful as well. Just moving forward here. He is getting an extra command center as well back home, very smartly. His +1 attack is about to finish.
Now, I don't know if Tage is actually going to attack into this or if he just wants to... well, I think he's going to do just that.
Well, even if perfect force fields occur, yeah, those are probably perfect right there because he can't let this come in. Like, he's just going to take away
Oh, my God. He just got the Stalker. Now he's going to get the sentries.
Yeah, man, and when everything else gets up that ramp, things are going to get even worse. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Should be seeing a GG.
GG. Okay.
All right, Tage is up. 2-1, Tage.
He is. Tage says, don't you try to cheese me, nerd.
Wow.
Turns that cheese back into...
Wait a minute. No, it's. I'm sorry. It's 2-2. I'm actually a crazy person. Yeah.
What did you say it was?
I said it was up 2-1.
Oh, I didn't even. I wouldn't even notice.
All right. So now we're going to the final map, Ohana, and this is a map that we never see long games on.
No.
Not for this matchup. For the other matchups, yes. This is a map that it comes to the head very quickly in PvT. Like, eventually people are like, all right, something has to happen here. This map is too small for the both of us.
Yeah, 4th base, pretty tricky here. It's a pretty thin map, too. All right, who's going to win? MC, I don't blame him for trying that trick in the last game. That was pretty smart. But it just didn't work. The execution wasn't there. And, Teja got a little bit of a grin on his face. Only one guy's going to move on, Artosis. Who's it going to
be? It's so hard to say, man. Like, finishing up on a map like this where I feel like someone's just going to hit a timing that catches the other guy.
Yeah.
I don't even want to predict. I came in tonight thinking Teja would take this 3-2. But, I mean, that's... Yeah, I could have gone either way. I could have said I think MC's going to take it 3-2. But... I don't know, I feel like MC has more crushing victories and less close victories.
Actually, that's a very good way to put it. It's not like when we see Genius win sometimes, where I'm like, well, Genius is just going to ebb out a win in the last final battle here.
Yeah.
All right, guys, get ready. It's our last game for today before we finish the story between Taeja and MC, where Taestos is the casting archon here in Seoul, Korea, bring you the best esports show in the world, the GSL.